you there, sister? Hello, hello.
Can you hear me, Father? Father,
Hello.
can you hear me, Father?
Are you
Father,
there,
can you
sister?
hear me,
Hello.
Father? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Are you there, sister?
Can you hear me, Father?
Hello. Are you there, sister?
Can you hear me, Father?
Hello.
Father, can you hear me?
sister? Can you hear me, sister?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Strange times we're living in. Eh, Father? Father, strange times, I say. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear. They are indeed, Sister Mary. No, this will be the first confession I've heard this way since all the lockdowns began. Now, would you like the picture off, Sister?
No, it's nice to get a little look at where you are, Father. You always seem to hide away there, on your lonesome. I'm not seeing much of it, Father. Not seeing much.
Ah, well, I'm just in the tiny room right now, Sister. I'm trying to replicate the sanctity of the confessional. Any time you're ready, Sister.
Right, well, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a week since my last confession, Father, and I've been fantasising over Nicholas Witchell.
Oh, is that someone you know, Sister?
No, Father, he's the royal correspondent for the BBC.
Oh, I see.
And in this fantasy, Father, I'm the Queen, and I've invited him over for tea.
I don't think we need to go into...
And I'm in one of those big rooms they have there, and the butler says, "Nicholas Witchell is here, ma'am." And I say, "Send him in."
I don't think...
And there he is, walking towards me, and I say, "Good afternoon, Mr. Witchell." And he comes up, and he gives a little bow, and he says, "Good morning, ma'am." And the tension grows, and then just before he breaks, I lift my skirt and I shout, "Do you fancy some rumpy pumpy?"
Well, no, Sister, that's enough of that now. I think a fantasy of you, of the Queen having sexual intercourse with Nicholas Witchell is a bit...
What's intercourse, Father?
Dinner's in half an hour, love.
What? Oh, yes, fine.
Who was that?
Oh, that's just my housekeeper, Mrs. O'Connell. You see, the funny thing is she came around with some apple crumble on the day of the lockdown. So she couldn't go home. Very tight rules with the lockdown. Very inconvenient, Sister, very inconvenient. So sorry for the interruption. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Yes, Father, I've been fantasising about the Earl of Grantham.
Who?
The fella in charge of Downton Abbey.
Oh, yes.
And I'm the Dowager Countess.
Who?
You know, the old one with the snappy comebacks. And I've invited the Earl of Grantham for tea. And I'm in the big room they have there, and the butler says, "The Earl of Grantham's here, ma'am."
I can see where this is going.
And I say, "Good evening, Earl." And he says, "Morning, ma'am."
I don't think we need to...
I stare at him
Can you hear me, Sister?
with those big, hooded, froggy eyes she has. And then suddenly, I lift up my skirt and I say,
No.
"Dad, can I have the computer? I've got homework."
Hey. Good. Away with you, away.
And who was that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know her name. It's Mrs. O'Connell's daughter, she is, you see. She came round with her with the apple crumble. All very inconvenient.
When will you be finished then?
For Christ's sake, Siobhan, will you do as you're told? I'm sorry, Sister. Now, was that it?
Sean, will you hold the baby for me? I'm busting for a wee.
What? Oh, right, yes. Wait. Away, Siobhan!
I want to go.
Aiden, get off the keyboard. I'm sorry, Sister. I have a little confession to make. Get off the keys.
Father, where have you gone? Oh, is that the time? Alan Titchmarsh will be here in a minute. I better get the kettle on. We're on YouTube. A new little snapshot of our lives, released every Sunday. Watch it. It counts as going to Mass. Subscribe.